Welcome to Successful Tradings, where you will learn to trade options as a beginner. Bonjour, bienvenue sur Successful Tradings. Successful Tradings.
Hello, welcome to Successful Tradings, where you will learn to trade options as a beginner. Bonjour, bienvenue sur Successful Tradings.
Welcome to Successful Trading. In this video, we are going to show you how to pick a strike price for your options using an indicator called ATR. Most of the time for advanced traders, they do not really use this because the strike price for option trading is going to be based on support, resistance, or where they think that the stock is going. But for beginners, we have a very clever way for you to pick your strike price for your options, may that be calls or put. So without any further ado, let us go ahead and get started. So this is going to be a short video here today for you to show this. The first thing that you're going to need is obtain that indicator called ATR. If you have been watching Successful Trading, you know that I tell people that I'm lazy, but it's just that I have it already here. So ATR is the average true range. Yes, so meaning that the measure by which how many dollars a stock is likely to go up in average has gone up or down, has moved, actually, yeah, the measure by which the stock has moved over a period of time. That's 14 days. So here you can read it here for this stock. This stock we're going to use today is B1. It just so happened that recently, if you were to apply that, you already would have made a lot of money here recently. We're gonna showcase that. So it's about 8.5. We're gonna say 8. Yeah. So and it has been trending up lately. You can see that there are times where it goes down, but this method will work any time period. I mean, it's statistic. It's based on statistic, right? So here we go. Let's go to the spreadsheet. We're gonna do it for calls. I've already populated it for calls, but we're gonna do it for puts as well, so that you're fully in tune on how you go about. You want to buy an option, and then you are wondering, oh, what strike should I pick? You go get the ATR for that, and for us, we get that for Finwith on your platform. That's one of the studies that you can easily add on there. From here, I just go to, because I'm used to doing that. And then for us, we come in here. We pretty much use this. We trade weekly options at Successful Trading. So typically weekly options, you buy them, let's say you buy them on Monday or Tuesday. Number of days to expiration can be 5, 4, 3, 2, or 1. Yeah. So if I'm buying something on Thursday, number of days to expiration is going to be 1. Remember, because really we don't take the Friday. You can do that. You can do day trade like that. But in any case, this concept is based onto the number of days to expiration. It's just simple, easy way. I mean, we can call it clever if you will, right? So here's what you do. So you know that a stock is likely, the ATR tells you the probability, the amount by which is likely to move each day. So in our case, for this stock, you saw that B1, it's $8. And also assume, no matter the stock, really, what's the current price of the stock? Yeah, because that's what's going to matter. So if the stock is going up, so let's say in best case scenario, it go up $8 each day. Yeah. So what's the price? We're going to say the price for your strike is going to be the current price plus your ATR, multiply that by the number of days. That's what this formula is here. That's simply as simple as that. So let me do that again. Oops, I want to do that. So how do we get this? It's the current price of the stock. Yeah. 150 plus the ATR times the number of days to expiration, and then we just apply that. If there are 2 days left to expiration, if there are 1 day left to expiration, if there are 1 day left to expiration, and then the stock is move $8 and ATR, the strike's gonna buy 158. Obviously, for me, I like to use round numbers here. Most likely, 158 doesn't exist as a strike price for this stock beyond, so you will use whatever's closest to that. Yeah, now this is very aggressive. The advantage of this is that these options gonna be cheaper, yeah, because the strike is further. This here, for us, some other traders, they say, hey Telex, I want to be conservative, maybe I use 50% of the ATR. Same thing on here for the calls, current price plus half of the ATR, which is 4 times the number of days to expiration. So we get this. So this is conservative, but it gives you the options that are going to be more expensive. the thing is that you have a higher probability of being in the money. So it's up to you. So if you use something in between those two, most likely halfway through, let's say 180 here, halfway through may be a way to do that. So let's quickly do that here for the put. Exactly doing it in the same manner. So the put is the down direction. So we're going to say the current price minus how many days we have times the ATR. So equal the current price minus our ATR times the number of days to expiration. As simply as that. So this is it here. And we're going to use a different color for this. Red for put. Maybe some people don't like red for puts. Okay, I'm not sure. Yeah, I know why that's happened. Don't worry about that. We need to fix. Hey, by the way, if you want this spreadsheet, you can email me. I can send it to you. There's no problem. All right. So here will be our strike for the puts. If let's say we are aggressive, meaning we don't want to spend that much money. Obviously, as we come closer to expiration, so let's say when you have less days to number of days to expiration, for me, I think if not for me, it will make sense that the strike price to pick, you need to be more conservative instead of aggressive. When you have more days, it's okay to be aggressive. Hopefully that makes sense to you. So here the formula is going to be the current price minus half or 0.5 is we will times our ATR times number of days to expiration. And I need to do something in there as well by fixing locking the starting price in that formula, so it's always the same. Yeah, so this is how you do that in Excel, so that I can drag the formula. Ta-da, how you go. So if you have 5 days to expiration, so you can use aggressive. If you're aggressive, it's gonna cost you less to use the 110 puts, and if you are conservative, you use the 130. You take the 120 in between, it works as well. All right, folks, so same thing here. I can go and say copy paste in terms of this is cheaper. Yeah, these puts are going to be cheaper than these puts, obviously, from that price. So go ahead and apply it. I mean, if you want to apply that recently on Beyond here, it's saying $8, right? So on this last week, on the last Tuesday, 123 to 137, that was $15 or $14 on that day. Then the next day here was about $7 on something in the up direction. This one even gapped, meaning if you bought that this day here, it gapped from 138. So 138 and the high was 149. That's $11. Here it went on the down direction. 144, 132. That's 12 points. This here it went 12.36. You get the idea, folks. Now that should be triggering a strategy in your mind, because if a stock is really moving, as this one is moving recently, right? You can establish a strategy that will guarantee you to win no matter what a direction, no matter the direction that it goes. Can you think of that strategy? Go into the comments, please. If you like, if you find value in this content, comment, share with your friend, and more importantly, subscribe, because we here at Successful Trading, we will continue to cater the content of this channel to your liking. Until the next episode, we bid you adieu. Bye-bye. Welcome to Successful.